Hello, Hubbard families. This is Principal Stanley. I am just reaching out to you with a short video message to let you know that a very, very important email and message will be coming to you within the next hour or so, barring that we don't have more earthquakes that are happening, with some information about what's coming to you tomorrow. One of the things that's really important for me to let you know is that we are currently in phase one of a three-phase rollout of our distant learning plan in Kuna. Now, there's a lot of school districts around us that are all doing different things. And each one of the schools here in Kuna, we're all working collaboratively to make sure that we're keeping our parents in the loop and doing things in a phase by phase process. So right now what we are is we're in phase one. What does that mean for your Hubbard kiddos? Well, lucky for us, we have some of the youngest learners, so it makes things a little bit easier. But you might have kids in your house that are in all different buildings. And so that means that you're going to be getting different emails and different plans. We appreciate you taking time to read about each one of your kiddos or your kids at Hubbard to find out what we're doing. So when you get that email, you're going to see a couple of important pieces of information as far as staying connected with us, as well as how we're going to get learning opportunities to your kids. Okay, so in phase one, there are two main goals, and this is what myself and our staff was working on today. The first goal that we need to think about is we want to reconnect with you guys. We want to make sure that every one of our families is taken care of, that you are doing okay, that our students and you have what you need, not just for learning, but just for being there at home. Do you need food? Are there other needs that you have? We're going to be reaching out to you via Blooms. You might get a phone call. You might get two phone calls if we accidentally call you twice. You'll probably be getting some emails. We're just trying to reach out and connect and make sure that if there's anything that we can do, that we're doing that for you. So that's part one of our phase. The second thing that we would like to do is we want to help you establish some learning routines for your kiddos. So tomorrow, teachers are going to be emailing out a thing that we're calling a choice board. It's basically a piece of paper with a bunch of activities on there that you and your kiddo can sit down and pick from. Now, the goal behind this is not about the actual activities. Of course, we want the kids to do them and the teachers have worked hard, but it's really about getting us back into that routine. We've been out of regular school for quite a while. And I know that you guys are wanting to do something a little bit more than just hang around the house, and that's where we're stepping in. Now we're going to partner with you, and we'll get this going. So that routine that we're going to set up, what we're looking for in the routine is that you find time during the day for your students to know that it's time for learning. So you could call it school time, you could call it learning time, but really the whole goal is just to get into the routine. And that's what this phase one will be. We don't have a set timeline, but it's going to be, somewhere within the next week or so that you'll set up these routines with your kids. Now, when you have these routines in place, it needs to fit with your schedule. So we're not going to tell you when to do it. You fit it in with what works for you, what works for your family. And then from there, as we go into phase two and then phase three in our district, we'll keep you informed about what that may look like and what kind of supports your kids may need. Now, our goal is your kids should be able to do most of this stuff independently. I always think it's more fun to do it with them, though. So if you do have time to engage with them in the activities, that would be awesome. So again, that email's coming out to you. It's very important. It contains a lot more information than I'm including in this video. So make sure you read it carefully. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, you can reach me via email at hubbard@kunaschools.org or through a private Blooms message. Both ways can reach me, and I'll be responding just as quickly as I can in between all the other things that we're doing. But you're very important to me, so I'll make sure that I do respond. So if you haven't heard from me right away, don't worry, I'm getting to you. Other than that, our plan, again, connect with you and setting up some kind of a learning routine for your kiddo, just to kind of get back into the swing of things. So watch for that email. And I will probably be doing a daily update for you. I don't know if it'll always be video, but it will be something for you to keep you in the loop. Again, if you have any questions, just let me know. And also, boys and girls, I was visited by Bob and Betty the ducks in my backyard. So I am going to include a video of that in along with this update so that you guys can check that out. It'll be really awesome. They're pretty cool ducks. All right, you guys all have a great night. I hope it's uneventful from this point forward, but nowadays nothing is surprising me. So be safe, have a great night, and we will talk to you tomorrow.